She's at this stage where all she wants to do is pray, focus, manifest, and hustle. So she's releasing negative energy and welcoming peace.
What's up, everybody? This is Fee. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we have a few topics to talk about. First being a very sad news. Social media influencer Slickianna allegedly found floating in the sea in Montego Bay. So we get the news today, so we have to talk about that. We're also going to talk about dancehall artist Squash. His name get called up in and a shootout that happened in Florida, in Lauderhill to be exact, where 2 persons were left deceased. So we are getting to that as well. Then we're gonna talk about Shaneil Muir. If you guys have been paying attention to the media in the last few days, we see where she came and spoke about her now former manager Richie, who in her own words she feel like he was being deceptive in their financial agreement. She feel like she never did I get the money we shouldn't owe, and she do a live, and we see where even the other day she collapsed before going on stage. So with all of that, she said that she's gonna take a step back from dancehall and focus on her faith, get her mind right. And so and we see where the manager came out, our ex-manager came out, and he did a live with Mr. Vegas and said everything Shaneil said was false. Shaneil actually came out today and she clapped back against Mr. Vegas and Richie. So I'm going to show you the post that she made today. Before we get into everything, just make sure to like the video, subscribe, share, turn on the post notification bell, and also drop your thoughts in the comment section at the end. So to kick it off, we're going to talk about the tragic news in regards to Anika Townsend, also known as Slickianna on Instagram. She's a social media influencer, business owner, and people we also hear say she's a mother. So very, very tragic news. It's one thing for die, but to go out that way. So according to media outlets, Big Up the Blast, they said that unidentified woman's body found off St. James coast. The body of an unidentified woman was retrieved from the sea in the vicinity of Ramsons at Reading, St. James on Friday morning. The body, which had wounds to the back of the head, was discovered floating face down of the shores of the bathing beach shortly after 9:30 a.m. by persons who visited the area. The police were summoned, and upon their arrival, they had to call for assistance from the Marine Police to remove the body from the water. A towel covered in blood and a wig were also removed from the scene. The Anchovy police are carrying out investigations into the incident. Now, over Pinkwell, I see she put up an update where it said the police already have a theory as to what led up to the fatal wounding of Miss Townsend. After having dinner last night off Waterloo Road, she was said to have taken the Notford Express to Mobay. Witnesses say that her body was discarded in the sea earlier this morning, and there is a link between her and a gentleman she met up with. I will post more when I have more credible information. So I also see this comment over Pinkwell where say, listen, the last time I saw a Slick post on her story, she was going to a pool party. I saw her driving out with some guys. The black one was driving. She was in the passenger's front seat and another guy in the back. Well, people don't really know if that is accurate, but that was a comment I saw over Pinkwell. So honestly, it's a very tragic, sad situation. Look like it's a young lady with own her own businesses, and as Mr. McEar says, she's a mom. And people were speculating it wasn't her at first, but I saw the videos on Twitter. I saw the pictures, and she was sporting the short haircut that you're seeing on the screen here, and she has a very distinct tattoo on the center of her back and on her thigh. I am not the medical examiner, and I'm not the police, but based on what I see in the video and the pictures and compared to what I see on our Instagram, it seems like a she. And it's a sad situation. I'm just sorry to hear that she's a young up and coming lady, businesswoman and everything, and it's just sad. So my condolences to her family and friends. And if she does have a child, boy, I don't know how am I gonna take it. So, it's just a sad situation, people, honestly. So make we get into this whole Squash saga. There are unconfirmed, I mean I say unconfirmed because when I see nothing we really call up him name, it's just mostly internet speculation. For say he was involved in a shootout, a gang war in a Lauderhill in Florida. And people around with it yesterday saying him get shot. Me I hope see people say him dead and one bag or something, but as me say, unconfirmed. Even though today me see Sh0t come out, he's been talking about squash and Mobay gangs and all kind of stuff for a while now. And so Sh0t basically says Squash was involved, but him not dead. He did get injured, but nothing life threatening. So, according to the news, big up blast again. Them say Jamaicans reportedly linked to gang war in Lauderhill, Florida. A grimy street war reportedly of Jamaican origins has erupted on the streets of Lauderhill, Florida, resulting in the death of 2 men and the hospitalization of another. According to 7 News in Miami, two people were killed in a shootout. Police reported that there was a barrage of bullets in the Blueberry Hill condos off North 56th Avenue near Oakland Park Boulevard just after 9 p.m. on Wednesday. A nearby doorbell camera picked up almost 40 seconds of continuous gunfire. According to the police, when the shootout ended, the 2 men were surrounded by dozens of spent rounds and guns nearby. Witnesses told investigators a 3rd man took off. The 3rd man is reportedly an associate of a Jamaican artiste. He was admitted to the hospital with gunshot wounds. The police have not yet confirmed if the person was involved in the shooting. Police have not released the identity of the 2 men who died. Sources confirmed to the Observer Online that there has been a street war brewing in Lauderhill between factions from Waltham Park Road and factions connected to the dancehall artists. So, people, that's what them have to say about the whole situation. As you can see, and here Squash name no get called directly, but if you watch the repeat video, him call him name, him call him Teletubby, but when don't know what that go with Sh0t and Squash. If you pay attention to the media and to the music, Squash name, this is not the first time him name I get called up in a certain things, and we see say him left Jamaica a few years now. We don't know of him returning to the island. I'm come over here and do him like a 1 and 2 show. I'm not sure if him really, I don't really know him status here, but it's like him have to run from basically police now. It seemed like if he was really involved and, and people were try doing things. So I don't know how it go for him, so just stay tuned and, make us see how this play out. Now, on to Shaneil Muir, who is a very talented young lady, songwriter and everything. We see she come online all the time with her and she vibe with her fans them and she sing her her songs and write music and whatever, and just very jovial. She seemed to be a down-to-earth, hard-working young lady, and lately we see she forward on the internet on her page, and she was crying and just overall emotional, and said she had go through a whole heap of things with her now ex-manager Richie, and discrepancy with pay, and lawyers get involved and a whole heap of something. The videos are online, and so she basically terminated their relationship, and she says she's gonna focus on Christianity and her faith, and she's gonna take a step back from dancehall, but she's gonna honor her next few scheduled shows up until I think February is the last show, and then after that I don't know what direction she's gonna take, if she's gonna do gospel music or she's gonna stop altogether or if she's gonna find something else. But we did see she come out and say all of that. We even heard about the fact that she collapsed shortly before she was scheduled to perform a few days ago, and it just seemed like she's under a lot of stress and just pressure overall. Now, Mr. Vegas, who we all know is very opinionated and him always would have, observe things on the internet and just give his take on it, or advice, or just an overall analysis of what's going on. Now, we see him speak on the whole Shaneil Muir topic, and him give him opinion and his advice to her, right? And then recently we see him do a live and got the other side of the story, which is from Richie, the former manager. He went on a live and him send his receipts to Mr. Vega, showing that he did nothing wrong according to him. And based on what Mr. Vegas I hear, he's saying that it seemed like a misunderstanding, and him think it can fix and work out. Based on what Mr. Vegas was saying, according to the receipts that he said he saw, it would seem like that Richie booked shows before he was terminated, and so with that he should be paid for those, but Shaneil came out and she addressed Richie, and she also addressed Mr. Vegas, and she tagged him. So this is what she had to say. So she said, "It's funny how you find live interview hiding your face, and you have yet to respond to my lawyer regarding the matter after giving me only 24 hours to respond to your case, to your cease and desist initially. Sir, post the receipts or I will. Then it will be my side, your side, and then the truth. Fool man, but you can't fool God," she said. And she addressed Mr. Vega, saying, "Mr. Vega, since you have become a mediator, I appreciate your intervention so long as you can help support the truth with evidence and authentic documentation so that Richie Flores does not also taint you as a liar and instigator. For the clarity of doubt, please present your exhibits as authentic evidence to support your claim of these accounts that Rebel Ace and its director, Mr. Richard Flores, have assured the masses that he has and that you have seen." Why, people, what a sticky situation. Myself as well as everybody else, we're on the outside looking in. We don't really know what's what. We personally never seen a documentation, and both parties are saying they're right and the other is wrong, and it's just messed up. And I hope say whatever the truth is, no matter where it's coming from, I hope that it gets sorted out and revealed, and everybody get them own healing and go them separate ways in peace, and it don't become a worse situation. So thanks for watching this video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Catch up on the next one.